Produced by the National Park Service, National Trails Office. National Park Service Arrowhead logo with trees, mountain, lake, and bison. Series of images. Town of Tucumcari, New Mexico, shown evolving from a small town in the early 1900s to a busy four-lane road with neon lights, shops, diners, and businesses in the 1950s. Several images of service stations in rural and urban areas. Diner with Caucasian family seated at counter and Hispanic service staff working. Image of cattle in corrals and being loaded into train cars. Several pictures from the 1950s showing cars traveling roadways and parked at diners and motels. Voice of Albert Gallegos.
I remember Tucumcari being a very busy town. And that was because Route 66 went right through the middle of town. I remember there was a lot of motels and a lot of restaurants, and there was 2 theaters, and there was 2 or 3 grocery stores. And
Voice of Luis G. Sanchez.
10 miles was apparently the distance indicated by the amount of gas in the car, or the kids not putting up with any more than 10 miles before they had to stop for a rest. But usually every 10 miles you had a filling station. Now, when I traveled 66, I don't remember Arizona having those every 10 miles. But Arizona had communities,
in the fall, when we would sell our calves, we would take our calves to Logan, and we'd load our cattle on the trains to ship them to Kansas or Oklahoma or wherever they were going to go. But once Route 66 and the good highways started coming, then we started shipping by truck. We would load up the cattle that we were selling at the ranch. We didn't have to worry about them anymore.
Yeah.
They'd weigh them in, get them on the truck, and ship them. Before, you'd have to wait for a train. You'd schedule your train, and once we started getting good highways in that part of the country, we didn't use the train anymore. Well, when this automobile club would come through, they would have almost all of the motels booked. Of course, in the evenings and at night, they used to have some really good parties in their rooms. So A.B. and I would go from room to room with our guitars playing, and we would play for tips.
Produced by the National Park Service, National Trails Office. Image credits Joe Sonderman's Route 66 online archive, Library of Congress.